Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Financial Decoder. In this episode, we are talking all about car payments. Now, a lot of the videos that we're going to see today, you may have seen before. They've been stitched quite a bit. A lot of people have already made commentary on it because they are kind of insane. But I still think, nonetheless, that I would like to give my opinions on it and that it's important to put out in the world just in case someone hasn't seen it. So let's jump right into our first video.
Let's go! Nate got the Toyota Camry 2020 with the red interior. Miss Nate, how much did you put down?
$0 down.
How much was your monthly payment?
$5.99.
For how long?
$427.
Take a look.
This is probably one of the videos that you've seen. It is actually insane. It's been passed around a lot, it's been talked about a lot, and I'm not going to include the username for this specific TikTok in the description below because I think that this is kind of scam related. What do I mean by that? This is the type of video that dealerships, local dealerships, resale lots, that sort of thing, will post in order to get people that have bad credit or bad financial decision-making skills to give their business to them. This is the sort of dealership that encourages these poor financial decisions to be made so that they can benefit from it. For example, this video that we just saw has that woman paying $600 a month for over 35 years. Over 35 years, $600 a month. Rent in some places in this country is $600 a month. Some. I live in the United States. But the fact that someone is paying $600 a month for a vehicle like this, super, absolutely not worth it. But they post these videos, $0 down. Oh, you just have to make this payment. It's not for too long. They put it in terms of months, not years, because it's a lot harder for people to understand how much of a commitment that is. This is a very predatory practice, and it's insane that people are doing this. People don't understand that $600 a month is a huge amount of money. That's life-changing for some people in their financial situations. And instead, you're stuck paying it for a car. Not to mention the fact that if you miss payments on this car, you're hurting your credit, and they're going to repo the car. They're going to take it from you anyway. We have another video here showing a very similar situation, not by the same account, by a different account, showing someone with a ridiculously low down payment that's able to get a fantastic, amazing car. Just take a look.
Let's go. Miss E, how much did you put down today?
$0 down.
$0 down. And what is your monthly payment looking like?
$700.
$700 for 500 payments, ladies and gentlemen. You too can walk out on a brand new Corvette as well. Thank you. What do you rate our quality service today?
Perfect.
Thank you.
Now, this one is a little different because it's a luxury vehicle, but nonetheless, it's the same sort of thing. Oh, come in, you don't have to put any money down, and you can walk out with this brand new, shiny, awesome car. Just for some reference, that person will be paying that amount of money for over 41 years. 41 years. That is half of the average life expectancy in the United States. Someone will spend half of their life paying $700 a month. Not to mention the fact that as soon as that car rolls off the lot, it is not worth what they are paying that monthly amount for. So even if they try to get out of those monthly payments by selling that car to try to make up the difference, they're going to be in the negative. Almost immediately, as soon as they leave, they're going to be in the negative. People are making very poor financial decisions when it comes to vehicles, and it's going to screw them over. This next video you might have seen as well. Dealerships have been doing this on some of their socials, just kind of talking about what their salespeople and staff are paying for their own cars. Take a look.
What's your car payment?
$744.
Hey Chuck, what's your car payment?
$726.
What's your car payment?
$600 a month.
How much is your car payment?
Like $1,000.
Jose, what's your car payment?
Like $935.
What's your car payment?
I actually don't have a car payment right now.
How much is your car payment?
$700.
How much is your car payment?
Got it for free from my mom. How much is your car payment?
$700.
How much is your car payment?
$400.
How much is your car payment?
$450.
What's your car payment?
Well, I got an electric Blazer for $469 a month.
How much is your car payment?
$1,080.
How much is your car payment?
Contrary to popular belief, I do have a car payment, and it's $593 a month.
How much is your car payment?
Straight cash, homie.
Obviously, there are some people in this video that seem to have a little more common sense. They're not driving a brand new vehicle, and so they don't have to make monthly payments on it, or they have some semi-reasonable monthly payments for a vehicle. There are other people in this video that are paying $1,000 a month. Now, I don't know what it's like to work at a dealership, and I'm sure that you're surrounded by these incentives and all of these nice vehicles, and you, as a salesman or saleswoman, have to give the impression that you've got your stuff together, financially you're literate, you understand what's going on, all that sort of thing. But that's not worth $1,000 a month for a vehicle that, again, is going to lose value as soon as you drive it off the lot. The irony here is that they're actually bringing the car back to the lot that they bought it from for work, but it's not going to get its value back. The takeaway that I wanted to stress with this specific video is that there's a lot of people out there with extremely high car payments. This is something that is causing American families financial stress. Cars are already overpriced as it is, and we'll get into that into this next video. But the fact that people get strapped with these crazy monthly payments is taking away valuable money that these people need to survive. Now, it's easy to say, oh, just get a cheaper car, just get a cheaper car. And there are options that are comparable and are cheaper. But overall, the car market is a bit of a mess right now. Let's take a look. I wanted to include this one because it shows that people want the expensive vehicles. It shows that people want these vehicles that are priced incredibly high, and they think that they can afford it because of the videos that I showed you earlier. These videos that kind of give delusions to people, thinking that they can afford insanely high car prices when they actually can't. Now, in the video, you see that the saleswoman was like, oh, let's find a cheaper car, but cars are not cheap. They have risen in prices drastically over the years, not to mention the fact that the APR rates that you're going to find for a vehicle are insane. They're through the roof. Now, I bought my car back in 2020, right after COVID had hit, and the market at that point was nothing like it is now. I got my car, a 2020 Nissan Versa, just a little commuter car, for $18,000, and I have a monthly payment of $206 for, it was like 3 years or something like that. I put a chunk down in the beginning, of course, but I sought out a cheaper vehicle to begin with. People nowadays are looking for these very expensive vehicles that, granted, I understand why they're looking for them. Sometimes it's not even sports vehicles or, high luxury suburban sort of style vehicles. A lot of the time it's just a Toyota RAV4 that they want, that they can have some space to be able to do things that they want to do, and that they can fit all of their friends and family in there. But even those are approaching $30,000, which is an insane price to pay, especially for that kind of car. But the takeaway that I'd like to give to all of you who are watching, you need to know what you can afford before you go and purchase a vehicle. A lot of the times, a vehicle is necessary in society, especially if you don't live in an urban environment. It's almost absolutely required. But that doesn't mean that you need the best of the best, top-of-the-line vehicles. It's okay if you have a used, reliable car, a Honda or a Toyota, right? It's okay to buy these older vehicles as long as they're cleared and checked and cleaned, right? I'm not telling you to go to the nearest junkyard by you and buy a car there that has 2 wheels on it and it's missing a windshield and all of the handles on all the doors don't work. I'm not telling you to do that. All I'm saying is that if you go to a dealership, be prepared for them to A, try to make as much money as they can, either through monthly payments, a crazy high interest rate, or just a crazy high out the door price for the car, and B, know what you can afford on a month-to-month basis. This is a payment that you are signing up for that you cannot get out of without A, taking a loss on the car when you try to sell it, because every single car is going to drastically drop in price as soon as you buy it and take it home. Or B, you're going to have to miss monthly payments and just lose the car overall. There's no way out of it other than those two options. So if you go into this sort of situation with that mindset in mind and knowing what you can truly afford on a minimum monthly basis, even if you have a rough month financially, then you'll be okay. I know it's easier said than done, but I just wanted to talk to you all and give you that advice. Don't make the same mistakes that these people are making in these videos. Drastic, horrible mistakes that they're going to be stuck with, and it will haunt them. Thank you for watching this episode of Financial Decoder. I appreciate you all watching. Feel free to like, subscribe, all that jazz, and I'll see you all next time.